The city finally let its engines fall to sleep, and the weight of the day you carried, you let it sink down deep. The amber street lights barely trace the window pane, leaving only shadows to remember the rain. We share the armor of our public afternoon. The air is thick with hush, arriving way too soon. But this is where we thrive, in the quiet of the room, when the rest of the world has sealed itself in gloom. Don't need a map or a hurried, frantic touch. We've learned the language of needing someone this much. When your hand finds mine and the rhythm starts to slow, it's a peaceful surrender, letting everything go. It's that velvet midnight kind of love, low frequency designed just for us. It's the gentle flow, the slow sweet burn, a lesson in patience we both had to learn. Not the flash of a spark, but the deep soulful heat. This slow gravity, darling, can't be beat. We just fall into the deep. No conversation required. We speak in skin and breath, a silent reverence that lingers after death. Of the ego, of the rush, of expectations high, just tracing the contours beneath the naked sky of this room where every wheel moves is intentional, smooth as liquid silk, deeply, truly dimensional. Oh, we move like water, no abrupt edges here, just the rhythm of two hearts dissolving all fear. We don't need a spotlight, just the moon on the wall, a moment carved out to stand incredibly tall. And your hand finds mine, and the rhythm starts to slow. It's a peaceful surrender, letting everything go. It's that velvet midnight kind of love, low frequency designed just for us. It's the gentle fire, the slow sweet burn, a lesson in patience we both had to learn. Not the flash of a spark, but the deep soulful heat. This slow gravity, darling, can't be beat. We just fall into the deep. people chase the chaos, the temporary shine. But this is where the truth resides, in this moment, yours and mine. We built a sanctuary in the hours they forget. Every whisper is a promise I haven't broken yet. This is the only place where I can truly lay down my crown and know that when I fall, you'll never let me hit the ground. Just hold me in this slow gravity. Yeah, that's smooth. Velvet pool. We just keep falling slow into slow into the deep, slow gravity, velvet midnight.
The world downstairs has locked its doors, left its frenzy scattered on the pavement floors. But up here the air is thick and slow. The only light is the amber cigarette glow. I peel the stress from my collarbone, leave the day's armor where the moonlight's thrown. And then I see you draped across the satin, a silhouette study, no need for chatting. Just the steady rhythm of the cooling rain, washing away the pressure and the pain. It's past the point where we need to explain the silent language running through our veins. You don't rush the moment, you just let it breathe. The quiet promise of what we achieve. We trade the rush hour for the hush hour in this soft dark velvet room. It's a midnight blue devotion, a slow motion soulful bloom, where passion is tender but deep as the shadow. Every touch feels like sinking through the floor. This late night love is what I live for. It's the gentle surrender and one more. I trace the map of your shoulder blades, watch the careful composure that slowly fades. We don't need loud music or blinding light, just the subtle texture of this timeless night. Your whisper breaks the quiet, soft and low, a secret only the midnight seems to know. You speak without words, your eyes confessing the gravity and grace of this blessing. There's no pretense here, no need to be strong, just where we belong, where we belong. It's past the point where we need to explain this silent language running through our vein. You don't rush the moment, you just let it breathe. The quiet promise of what we achieve. We trade the rush hour for the hush hour in this soft dark velvet room. It's It's a midnight blue devotion, a slow motion soulful bloom where passion is tender but deep as the shadow. Every touch feels like sinking through the floor. This late night love is what I live for. It's the gentle surrender. I want more. Oh, the clock could rewind or skip ahead an hour. I wouldn't notice, lost inside this power. You are the comfort, the calm, the release. A velvet sanctuary bringing me peace. Every movement calculated and slow. A beautiful effort, we both truly know that the greatest fire doesn't have to roar. It just has to burn clean, right down to the core. The sheets feel like velvet when I'm with you. Gentle, so gentle, but true. Yeah, hush hour, just the two of us. Yeah, the city finally shut its mouth, and the silence is heavy but right. Past the last street lamp glow, we found the pocket of the night. It's 2 a.m., but we're just waking up. Door clicked shut and we locked the rush outside. Left the static of the day beyond the pale light. You move like a secret I only get to keep, whispering low secrets that run so deep. No need for the headlines, the noise or the rush, just this quiet intensity that settles into us. You share the armor you wear for the world, and every soft corner of you is unfurled. I'm letting my breath slow, matching yours in time. This slow motion devotion, it feels so sublime. A beautiful friction, a beautiful hold. This is worth more than all the gold. This is the velvet hour where passion takes a softer edge. We skip the fire, refine the smolder on the ledge of midnight, where every touch is weighted and slow. A gentle pressure, a deliberate flow. It's not reckless desire, it's a careful design. You make the chaos of my heart completely alive. Yeah, this is the feeling, like sinking in deep when the world is asleep and the promises we keep. I'm tracing the outline of the shadows on your skin, trying to memorize the place where our stories begin. You pull me closer, but there's no frantic haste. A measure intimacy, nothing wasted, nothing chased. Your lips are confessing things your voice can't explain. A language of devotion washing over the rain. We are careful with each other. We don't break, we don't bruise. Just two souls deciding what they truly choose. I'm living life rap slow, matching yours in time. This slow motion devotion, it feels so sublime. A beautiful friction, a beautiful hold. This is worth more than all the gold. This is the velvet hour, where passion takes a softer edge. We skip the flower, we find the smolder on the ledge of midnight, where every touch is weighted and slow. A gentle pressure, a deliberate flow. It's not reckless desire, it's a careful design. You make the chaos of my heart completely alive. Yeah, this is the feeling, like sinking in deep when the world is asleep and the promises we keep. We suspended time on a silk thread, didn't we? Just you in the low light, exactly where we meant to be. Most people only chase the heat of the flash, but we found forever in the slow, sustained crash. Yeah, I never knew that deep could feel this smooth. This measured passion is the absolute truth. Takes a softer edge. We skip the fire, we find the smolder on the ledge of midnight, where every touch is weighted and slow. A gentle pressure, a deliberate flow. It's not reckless desire, it's a careful design. You make the chaos of my heart completely alive. Yeah, this is the feeling, like sinking in deep when the world is asleep and the promises we keep. The promises we keep in the velvet hour. Oh, midnight, midnight love, just sinking deep. Yeah. Finally muted down to a faint electric drone. I watched the last street light salute the promise of being alone. We traded tailored suits and deadlines for the language of the low light. Everything we couldn't say all day is waiting for the velvet night. You turn the lock and let the tempo of the world just fade to static. And the air conditioning hums a minor key, slow and charismatic. The rules we built for daylight hours crumble when the clock strikes 12. We step into the masterpiece that only we can paint ourselves. It's not a hunger that devours, it's a necessary slow desire. We're moving at the speed of soul, pulling gentle heat from the fire. There's a tension in the air, but it's anchored by the quiet grace. No need for speed when we can spend forever tracing this space. Oh, this is the velvet hour, the midnight blueprint we design. A passionate devotion, leaving nothing but the sweet release behind. It's the rhythm we only hear when the shades are drawn and the door is shut. A powerful slow motion feeling, soft fire, baby, no abrupt cut. We redefine the definition of touch, a soulful, patient climb. This is our masterpiece, measured out and careful, dedicated time. I mapped the constellations hidden in the shadow of your collarbone. The whispers that you offer me are softer than the silk we've known. Every breath you take is synchronized, the subtle drum against my ear, drowning out the doubts and the echoes of every form of fear. Your skin is cool against my fingers, a steady, calm, magnetic pull. I found the only place in all the madness where my spirit feels whole. We don't rush the moment, we just linger, letting all the meaning settle in. This is the only kind of fight where both of us are guaranteed to win. It's not a hunger that devours, it's a necessary slow desire. We're moving at the speed of soul, pulling gentle heat from the fire. There's a tension in the air, but it's anchored by the quiet grace. No need for speed when we can spend forever tracing this space. Oh, this is the velvet hour, the midnight blueprint we design. A passionate devotion, leaving nothing but the sweet release behind. It's the rhythm we only hear when the shades are drawn and the door is shut. A powerful slow motion feeling, soft fire, baby, no abrupt cut. We redefine the definition of touch, a soulful, patient climb. This is our masterpiece, measured out and careful, dedicated time. They talk about fireworks and explosions, the flash of a fleeting spark, but I prefer the subtle glow, the steady warmth inside the dark. This isn't temporary electricity, baby, this is a deep current flow, a permanent language only we speak, down here where the shadows grow. I don't just want your moment, I need your every single subsequent day. But tonight we consecrate the hour that washes all the daily stress away. The velvet hour, just let it hold us. Soft fire, baby, so gentle, so true. Slow motion rhythm, me and you. The blueprint is complete. Oh, this midnight tastes so sweet. The city signs finally died and left us sinking safe inside. Past the hour manufactured light, just the indigo stain of deep midnight. We don't need speed, we need dimension. A slow surrender to sweet attention. The world outside is hushed and frayed, but we found the promise that the darkness made. And you look at me like you see the blueprint, the quiet architecture of my soul. Every secret that my body's holding, you whisper promises to take control, but gently. Yes, baby, always gently. This ain't a storm, this is a slow burn, a passionate science that my heart yearns. It's midnight velvet, soft and deep, the silent covenants that lovers keep. Our intimacy is quiet fire, fueled by trust and deep desire. We built a sanctuary in the slow lane, washing away the days with endless rain. I trace the map of warmth upon your skin, the only destination where I fit in. No sudden moves, just deliberate motions, a steady current in these warm motions. I memorize the rhythm of your breath, a perfect harmony defying death. We don't need spotlight, just the moon's low gleam, existing in the shed, essential dream. You look at me like you see the blueprint, the quiet architecture of my soul. Every secret that my body's holding, you whisper promises to take control, but gently. Yes, baby, always gently. This ain't a storm, this is a slow burn, a passionate science that my heart yearns. It's midnight velvet, soft and deep, the silent covenants that lovers keep. Our intimacy is quiet fire, fueled by trust and deep desire. We built a sanctuary in the slow lane, washing away the day, relentless rain. The minutes blur and lose their consequence. We found our language in the eloquence of touch. It's more than chemistry, it's necessary grace. Time stands baby. Always gentle. Frequency, clock hand stalled somewhere past 2:30. Streetlights cast long broken gold across the floor. Everything we rush through is knocking at the door, but we don't answer. We let the voicemail bloom in this quiet, curated, low-lit room. You pull the blanket tighter, silk against the shade. Every hustle, every deadline finally betrayed. We've got the dimmer switched down to a soft amber glow. Only the slow syncopation of our breathing needs to know how long we've waited for this private geography to shed the hard edges of reality. This is our velvet midnight, a gentle kind of fire, passion written in cursive, fueled by slow desire. It's a delicate strength, a silent soulful groove. Everything moves softer when we're proving this love. Oh, we're handling deep connection like rare wine or crystal glass. This feeling's too important just to let it move too fast. The conversation's quiet, just the pressure of a hand. We speak in silent truths the daylight can't understand. Reading the history in the crease of your smile. We could sit right here like this for a long golden while. There's no performance necessary, no need to impress. Just the warm weight of your body and the softest kind of yes. Forget the names we answer to beneath the sun. The people we become when the evening is done. You trace a hidden pattern on the small of my back, a roadmap leading down this intimate slow track. We don't need sharp edges, babe, no need for the climb. Just holding still together, suspended in time. This is our velvet midnight, a gentle kind of fire, passion written in cursive, fueled by slow desire. It's a delicate strength, a silent soulful groove. Everything moves softer when we're proving this love. Oh, we're handling deep connection like rare wine or crystal glass. This feeling's too important just to let it move too fast. Whoa. Outside, the momentum keeps rushing the shore, but the gravity shifts the minute you walk through the door. This is a sanctuary built on whispered things, the melody that only my heart truly sings. Don't tell me bending, don't break the spell we're under. Let the world rumble faintly like distant muted thunder. Now there, our velvet midnight, handle with care, yeah, just the velvet and the fire. Slow burn desire. Stay right here, babe, until the morning forgets to come. Yeah, just for us. Just pulled its blinds, 2:15, the residue of sound is fading. I trace the lines upon your face, a map I know by heart, the subtle fading light. No urgent need to speak the words we're thinking. This understanding is a quiet reckoning. We shed the armor that we wore all day, until the only truth remaining is the way. You move so slow, you move so deliberate, like time itself just gave us a waiver. And I'm watching dust suspended in the beam of the single lamp, lighting up this shared dream. Don't tell me what the morning brings, just let the heavy moment linger. No hurried rush to tie up strings, the silence speaks louder through my fingers. We're sinking deep into the nap of the rug, pulling the midnight air right over us. It's a passion draped in velvet, a slow burn, a silent prayer. This touch is careful, never zealous, just finding the truth that lives right there. Midnight geometry, the angles perfect and aligned. We're moving at the speed of feeling, leaving the rest behind. This is the luxury of quiet, the slow R&B low tide. In this velvet hour, there's nowhere left to hide. I memorized the geography of your side, the way the world outside could start to crack and die. But we would be untouched, preserved in the low hum of every promise that our bodies overcome. You whisper low, a secret on my throat, a depth of feeling written in a single note. Your patience holds the tension like a thread, knowing the gentle touch is what must be fed. The atmosphere is thick, but breathable and safe, like stepping down into a dimly lit concave. No need for thunder when the rain is soft and warm, sheltering us perfectly inside this inner storm. It's a passion draped in velvet, oh yeah, a slow burn, a silent prayer. This touch is careful, yeah, never zealous, just finding the truth that lives right there. The midnight geometry, the angles perfect and aligned. We're moving at the speed of feeling, leaving the rest behind. This is the luxury of quiet, the slow R&B low tide. In this velvet hour, there's nowhere left to hide. We're not defined by frantic desperation. This is earned stillness, deep concentration, a gentle weight pressing down the sheets. We found the rhythm that the soul repeats. I feel the pulse drop to 80 beats a minute, and know that every single second has you in it. This intimacy is an offering, smooth and true. closest thing I've ever reached toward you. Velvet, deep, deep velvet, slow fade. The morning is a rumor we can't ignore. Just stay here, wrapped up in the texture of the dark. The velvet hour, just this and nothing more. Nothing more. City side just led to silence, somewhere between the hour and the chime. The only sound is a low resonance of the ice settling inside the line. And I'm watching how the moonlight drapes you like heavy liquid deep indigo. Every hurried thought I'd held just escapes you and tells attention exactly where to go. We don't chase the lightning, we wait for the glow. A patient blow home, deliberately slow. I'm letting down the guard that I usually keep, falling into the promises that silence keeps. This is the velvet midnight, a tailored kind of touch, engineered for a time of soft collision in the street lights. Intimacy that moves outside the paradigm. It's the 2 a.m. texture, smooth and deep, where passion doesn't shout, it only breathes. We lay our secrets down before we sleep, anchor me gently in the quiet of I trace the map of your collarbone now, like an explorer charting unseen lands. You don't demand devotion, you just show how to be safe inside these open waiting hands. I can hear the whisper of your heartbeat steady, telling me stories I've never known. And the weight of the world is suddenly ready to just let us be here, utterly alone. We don't chase the lightning, we wait for the glow. A patient blow hum, deliberately slow. I'm letting down the guard that I usually keep, falling into the promises that silence keeps. This is the velvet midnight, a tailored kind gently in the quiet air underneath.
I used to think that fire meant the friction, a sudden burn that vanished in the light. But you taught my soul a new definition of steady, unhurried, everlasting night. This isn't fleeting, baby, this is cashmere worn thin. The feeling sinks so low beneath the skin. It's reverence, not rush, a profound design. And in this stillness, everything is finally mine. This is the velvet in midnight, a tailored kind of touch, engineered for time, a soft collision in the street light, intimacy that moves outside the paradigm. It's the 2 a.m. touch, smooth and deep, where passion doesn't shout, it only breathes. We lay secrets down before we sleep.
Anchor me gently in the quiet air underneath. Just hold the breath, don't speak. Let the moment linger on your cheek. Velvet, so soft. Fade to the indigo. Fade to the indigo. We got all morning, baby. All morning. The 2 a.m. texture. And we belong. The lowy hum of the city finally drops to a whisper, and the overhead street lights have gone dim for the night. I turn the key like I'm breaking a promise of silence. We don't need the harsh truth of daylight to get this right. I share the armor of my day on the hallway floor, and notice the way your silhouette leans by the door. We're past the curfew of logic, darling, we're only running on feeling. This is the space where all the careful layers start peeling, and every movement is a calculated, slow erosion of the distance between where we stand and where we're going. We let the baseline settle deep beneath the floorboards as we find the language spoken only when the clock ignores us. This is the deep indigo hour, 80 BPM, slow down. You're my midnight velvet, the softest surrender in town. It's passion measured, careful and profound. We speak in breath, the quietest sound. My silk confession, baby, you wear the crown. This is the rhythm of the indigo hour. I memorized the geography of where your collarbone meets the light. The scent of your skin, a sweet amber musk in the waning moonlight. We don't need dialogue, you already know the cadence of my pulse. You pinpoint the precise spots where all the tension dissolves. I watch your eyelids flutter when my touches featherlight, and I know you feel the weight of this stillness tonight. You never rush the moment, you savor the transition. You elevate the physical into a private religion, and every movement is a calculated, slow erosion of the distance between where we stand and where we're going. We let the baseline settle deep beneath the floorboards as we find the language spoken only when the clock ignores us. This is the deep indigo hour, 80 BPM, slow down. You're my midnight velvet, the softest surrender in town. It's passion measured, careful and profound. We speak in breath, the quietest sound. My silk confession, baby, you wear the crown. This is the rhythm of the indigo hour. The hands on the clock are frozen, suspended in this atmosphere, and the intimacy of it wipes away every single fear. This isn't just heat, baby, it's devotion wrapped in silk, a knowing deep enough to be thicker than blood or spilled milk. If the whole world outside burned down to dust and smoke, I would still feel the words your gentle touch spoke. Indigo, deep, deep indigo. On the hour, keep it slow, just 80 BPM. Don't rush this velvet feeling. No, no, no. My midnight velvet. The city side is finally muted, just the streetlights bleeding through the blinds. We traded all the rush for something fluted, slow motion world the morning never finds. I feel the day off of your shoulders, watch the tension slowly melt away. Your scent is warm like cedar and soft embers. I recognize a space where we can stay. No need for loud declarations here, just the quiet truth in how you hold my face. Solving every unnecessary fear, setting a brand new undeniable pace. I feel the static leaving the atmosphere as your skin rests against mine, slow and deep.
touches deliberate and low, passionate, slow ember, secrets that the daylight doesn't know. We found the soft edge of the fire, where the burning is tender and true. The steady beat that desire only needs me and you. I trace the map along your collarbone, committing every rising curve to heart. This silent communication feels like home, a brand of honesty that tears us apart. From everything outside this sacred dark, your whisper holds a weight I can't believe. We move in rhythms that have left their mark, a masterpiece that only we can see. We're sinking deeper past the surface, ignoring every chime and digital sound. This precious hour serves a single purpose, the only revolution turning round. There is no shadow where the doubt can hide, just a gentle pressure that our bodies make. It's a velvet midnight surrender. Every touch is deliberate and low, passionate, slow ember, secrets that the daylight doesn't know. We found the soft edge of the fire, where the burning is tender and true. This 80 BPM desire only needs me and you. The air is thick like AIDS, burgundy wine. Darling, we don't need the sun to confirm we shine. This isn't just a late night fix, it's the gravity that pulls me back again. When the world turns noisy and plays its tricks, you are the quiet on my skin. It's a velvet surrender. Every touch is deliberate and low, passionate, source by ember, secrets that the daylight doesn't know. We found the soft edge of the fire, where the burning is tender and true. This 80 BPM desire only needs me. Velvet midnight, only me and you. The soft edge of the fire, baby BPM.
The city is just a muffled sigh beneath the pain. We've canceled the morning, suspended the sun and the rain. Only the glow from the bedside lamp knows what we've done in the slow measured beat, where your breath and mind become one. This isn't the rush hour, darling, this isn't fast lane speed. This is the patient unraveling of everything we need. I trace the blueprint of your shadow on the charcoal sheet. The silence here is deeper than sleep. Oh, it's bittersweet. The hour hand is weighted and anchored in the deep blue horizon. No need for thunder now, just the careful velvet brush. A skin on skin, a promise whispered low beneath the ceiling. This kind of passion is a secret, not a feeling to go stealing. This is the midnight pull, the gentle slow surrender, the passionate quiet fire, tender and yet mentor. We're caught in the deep texture, the softness of the fall, or the weightlessness of loving you when time means nothing at all. We fall into the center of the deep, plush velvet dark, held only by the gravity of two hearts in the arc of the moon and the music and the slow R&B drum. This is where the real connection comes. I memorize the geography of every curve and line. Your eyes reflect the lamplight, a liquid dark cabinet wine. We don't speak in sentences, just sighs and small knowing hums. The truth about us is loudest when the talking never comes. You move like a slow melody, all satin and grace. There's a power in the stillness, this sacred quiet space. And every touch is deliberate, a history unrolled, a treasure map of intimacy, more precious than gold. The outside world is fading, just a damp and distant cry. The only truth that matters is the one beneath my eye. No need for shouting now, just the focus, soulful glow of knowing everything I need is here and taking it slow. This is the midnight pull, the gentle slow surrender, the passionate quiet fire, tender and yet mentor. We're caught in the deep texture, the softness of the fall, or the weightlessness of loving you when time means nothing at all. We fall into the center of the deep, plush velvet dark, held only by the gravity of two hearts in the arc of the moon and the music and the slow R&B drum. This is where the real connection. They call it passion, but it's deeper than the heat of the flash. It's the patience of the ocean, the gentle loving crash. This kind of intimacy doesn't rush to reach the high. It just settles in the marrow, absorbing all the light. It's not just late night, baby, it's the quiet truth we wear, the gentle burden of this love suspended in the air. Oh, the velvet, yeah, gravity of two. Just you and me now, baby. In the midnight, slow motion. Feel that texture, so gentle, held here by the arc of the moon. Yeah. Only two fade out. Oh, yeah. Oh. The streetlights bleed a caramel gold across the sill, and the city finally learns how to keep still. It's the hour when ambition yields its final breath, leaving us suspended in this velvet aftermath. The temperature drops down a few essential degrees, and we don't need the frantic noise of keys. Just the low hum of the refrigerator, a steady beat, and the sound of my heart moving in time with your feet. Stepping closer into the lowly midnight blue. There's nothing left to rush, there's nothing left to prove. Yeah, yeah. We trade the easy glance for a deep deliberate stare, a slow discovery of everything we share. Forget the frantic rhythm that the daylight demands. We're operating strictly on these unhurried hands. Passion over me slow, the kind of passion that doesn't burst, it just continues to grow. We're talking 80 beats per minute, taking our sweet time to harmonize. A gentle whisper, truth reflected in your midnight eyes. Yeah, it's velvet time, smooth and hair, pulling us under. Silence louder than any roll of thunder. I trace the faint map of a tired line across your brow, a simple quiet kindness of our right here, right now. You lean into the darkness and let down every shield. This is the moment where the most authentic feelings are revealed. We speak in soft languages, the cadence of breath on skin, exchanging the vulnerable pieces that we usually keep held within. And you don't demand, you simply accept the view, the perfect imperfection that belongs only to you. We move in slow motion, letting the tempo dictate the truth, sinking into the quiet foundation of our youth. No rush, no performance, just falling deep into the comfort of this room. It's a velvet tide, baby, washing over me slow. The kind of passion that doesn't burst, it just continues to grow. We're talking 80 beats per minute, taking our sweet time to harmonize. A gentle whisper, truth reflected in your midnight. Yeah, it's a velvet tide, smooth, yeah, pulling us under. Silence louder than any roll of thunder. So many people confuse a flicker for a flame, confuse a quick flash for something that holds a proper name. But this slow burn, this rhythmic deep endeavor, it knows that simple contact is what holds us forever. This isn't just touch, this is the fabric of the night, woven thick and rich, bathing everything in gentle light. The quality of this moment defines every sunrise. Just let that velvet tide roll, slow, 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 slow. Yeah, we just let it wash over us, baby. 80 BPM, that steady flow. Midnight velvet, slow blow. We're riding that tide, yeah.